and welcome to Gail's video journal number 7. It's actually week 8, closer to week 9, but due to some technical difficulties, I wasn't able to post a vlog last week. Yeah, I love technology when it works, but just sometimes it just doesn't work. So this week, we're going to talk about how I got here to this point. I was approached from Diet Doc, Megan from Diet Doc, and she said, "Yeah, why don't we post a vlog once a week about your weight loss?" And I said, "Okay, sure." And it wasn't the first time Megan has asked me to share my story. The first time was at a competition back in May. She was putting makeup on a client, and I was backstage hanging out, and there was another client, and she goes, "Hey Gail, why don't you share your story?" And my first reaction, what story? Who am I? I'm nobody special. I don't have anything to share. And knowing Megan, she knew me back then. She knew me 3 years ago. She knew me at 220 pounds. So she knew that there was something for me to tell. And so I just told about how I was on a weight loss program. I had lost, at that point, 60 pounds, and I have 25 more to go to get to my goal. That's my personal goal, to lose 85 pounds total. I'm actually 15 away. Yes. So right now it's 70 pounds total. I have 15 more to go. But anyway, so I just said, I topped the scales at 220. I was getting married, didn't want to look like that, so I lost weight for the wedding, and then I still have some more weight to go. So that's my story. Kind of simple, kind of plain, but maybe you can relate. I think we all have that extra 15 pounds that we can stand to lose. Some of us do, some of us don't. Some of us are doing something about it, and some of us won't. I don't know. This is my story. This is my story, and so yeah. So that's how this whole thing got started. Now, I have 15 pounds more to go to get to my goal, and I keep asking myself, then what? What? I've worked so long, and I could have reached this goal sooner. I just like to eat food. You've heard me say it before. I just like to eat. I like how it tastes. My weakness is, I still make them for dinner. Chicken enchiladas, I still make them for dinner. But I can only have one. I used to be able to have 2 and a side of beans and rice. So hey, we're getting better. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do after I hit my goal. Maybe I could, within a healthy weight range, I could lose another 15. I could lose 100 pounds total. Right now that seems unfathomable to me. I just cannot imagine. Of course, I could not imagine my scale ever being below 150. And that happened for the first time this week, which was completely and totally wow. Yeah, it's a wow moment. Yeah, wow. Sorry, I should have warned you that this was going to be long. If you want to hit the pause button and go grab some coffee, but make sure it's, Dunkin' Donut. Yeah, okay, so I hate reading from a script, but I had to write some things down this week. I just wasn't going to remember. I could have reached my 85-pound goal sooner, but I'd like to eat food, and I like to socialize, and I like to go out, and that. But when I do go out, I check the menu ahead of time. I go to the website of the restaurant, I check their menu. If they don't have their menu or nutritional information online, then I walk in with a plan. I know I'm going to eat either half the meal, or I will eat this chicken and lettuce. Can't go wrong with chicken and lettuce. That's how I lost weight on vacation, eating chicken and lettuce. But it's not all bad. There's even been times when I've been out. I went to a Cubs game last summer, and I brought my own lunch. I brought my own sandwich, my own grapes, my own everything. And it was kind of embarrassing for me. I think it was really embarrassing for my husband. I don't think he appreciated it. But I didn't want to have a hot dog, didn't want to have a hamburger. I knew what was at the ballpark. Yeah, and this corn, they have it, no. It's shaved off the cob and covered with butter and salt. That's just not healthy. Broccoli is healthy, but not when you smother it with cheese sauce and bacon bits. The baked potatoes are healthy, but not when you add the sour cream and the butter, all that other stuff. It's easier for me to control my environment when I do this. If you remember, I went to my husband's cousin. I had a barbecue for the 4th of July, and I brought my own dinner, brought my own salad, and I was really nervous. Because I don't want to offend anybody's feelings. But again, it's my environment, it's my weight, it's my body. And when I showed up there, they were just amazed. Because I hadn't seen them in probably at least 6 months. I haven't seen some of them since Christmas. I had seen some of them probably since last summer. And they were amazed. They couldn't believe it. And it made me feel good. It made me feel really good to tell them that, yep, I've lost 70 pounds. And this past year alone, there's been 40 of it. Yeah, crazy. But, with us as people, if there's a will, there's a way. If there's a way, we'll find a way. We'll make a way. And you just, as part of what I've learned about this too, is that you just never know what you are capable of until you push yourself. You never know what you can do until you try. And that's something my dad actually taught me. I was going through a real rough time in my life, and he sent me this funky Winker Bean comic. And the comic went through the first cell, the second cell, and then it got to the third cell. And it said, whatever you do in life, you should never think of yourself as a failure. Because in order to fail, you have to be one of the ones who tried. And so I ask myself all the time, have I actually tried and given it 100%? Have I actually tried? You don't try to fail, but you have to try. You can't fail unless you try. And there's so many things, so many other areas in our lives that this applies to, not just weight loss, everything. So yeah, that's my topic for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next vlog. It should be up within the week. What the topic is, I don't know. We'll see what this week brings. I keep thinking there's something else. Me and my short attention span, I keep thinking there's something else I want to talk about. I'm just not sure. Maybe I could mention, if you haven't seen it, I posted my bikini on Facebook. That took a lot of guts. I was so nervous to do that. But I had a lot of people asking, a lot of people were wondering, because I kept bragging about it. If you remember my vlog from week 1, I bought 2 of them, so I posted one of them. I don't wear the other one much, because I like that one I posted a little better. But the other one looks good too, trust me. Okay, yeah, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, everyone, for all your support. And that goes back to what Megan had said about me sharing my story. By the way, I didn't think anyone would pay attention. I didn't think anyone would watch. But, I got people saying, I look forward to your next one. Megan used to be my inspiration. And I hope, Megan, I've shared this with you. If not, surprise! There's people at the gym when you're heavy that you look at and you say, man, I want to be like her. My trainer, she asks, what are we working on today? I point to Megan and I say, I want to look like her. Make me look like her. And now, for me, the table is flipped. People are looking to me as an inspiration, as a role model, and that's humbling. I cannot tell you what that means to me. It means a lot. That I'm someone else's motivation, that I can inspire someone else just through me getting over my fear of talking to people through a camera. I don't know, that sounds crazy in and of itself. But yeah, I just had another thought that I was going to get to, going back to Megan and being an inspiration. Oh, I know. Okay, so this weekend, I'm so excited. My husband keeps teasing that we're going to go to Cedar Point, Indiana. Oh my gosh. No, Cedar Point, Ohio. See how excited I am? I don't even remember what state it is. At Sandusky, Ohio, at Cedar Point, the world's best, amusement park. And I have not been on a roller coaster in a year. And not that it was difficult last year, but you know how it is when you're heavy and you're trying to get into a seat that is only so wide. and you're wide yourself. So I'm excited to see how easy and comfortable it's going to be to ride a roller coaster. I'm excited about that. So, you know how that goes. Okay, seriously, this is the end. You can, finish your coffee and start. Yeah, okay. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you soon.